It is totally insane what is happening daily in a criminal courtroom in New York City. It is now being reported that yesterday, Donald Trump fell totally dead asleep with his head back so far that it was pointed up at the ceiling. Molly Crane Newman, who was inside the courtroom, she's a Manhattan courts reporter for the New York Daily News. She put out a tweet. Some now call them excretions because it is X, it is no longer Twitter, where she says, quote, "It appeared Trump was fully out a few minutes ago and just woke up. His head was tipped back so far that he would have been looking at the ceiling when he opened his eyes." There are three major stories here, and it is not about, Trump can't stay awake, but he calls Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. That's story number 4. It's like not one of the major stories. It's funny. It's funny that you nickname a guy Sleepy Joe and then you're asleep every day in court. There's 3 stories. Number 1, total lack of respect for the judicial process, which they claim to champion when it benefits them. And if it doesn't, I'll just sleep through this. I don't even respect the process enough to stay awake. That's number 1. Number 2, this does raise questions about Trump's health and fitness to stand trial. I hate to say it. If you can't even stay awake during critical court proceedings that might put you in prison for the rest of your natural life, there is a question as to whether Trump can meaningfully participate in his defense or whether he is compromising his own defense. There's an incredible contrast. It's black and white between Trump's public persona and that which his sons and others say, which is this guy is vigorous and energetic. He's effervescent. And then you look at his behavior in court and he's falling asleep. He's disengaged. He doesn't even seem to appear to understand what's going on, while they claim Biden is the one that's sleepy. And then the third element of this is, will this behavior impact Donald Trump's supporters in any way and their perception of him? Will Trump supporters see Trump sleeping through trial as a sign of weakness, or will they see it as, see, this is so weak and unfair against Trump that he's sleeping through it? Will they be energized by Trump sleeping through it, or will they question Trump's vigor because he's sleeping through it? And depending on Trump's demeanor and his ability to stay awake in the future criminal trials, the legal strategy may actually have to be modified to account for the fact that Trump might be awake or he might be asleep. So head hanging back, totally dead asleep on the day that the defense rested. We will now move to closing statements, and we will get a verdict before we know it here. One of our sponsors today is Lumen. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. It's a device that measures your metabolism through your breath. And on the app, it lets you know if you're burning carbs or fat, gives you tailored guidance designed to help improve your nutrition, workouts, sleep, even stress management. Since your metabolism is at the center of everything your body does, optimizing metabolic health can improve everything from sleep, immune system, energy, blood glucose, your weight, the list goes on. Lumen gives you real-time feedback so you can make adjustments to your lifestyle based on the context of your breath measurement, whether it's first thing in the morning, before or after meals and workouts. It's super easy to use. I've been trying it myself. Really impressed with how easy it is. It just doesn't disrupt your day at all. And the app is super intuitive. With more than 54 million metabolic measurements, Lumen is the world leader in metabolic data with a huge community of users that you can connect with. Go to lumen.me and use code PACMAN to get $100 off your Lumen. The link is down below.